What? At my house, we had a garden in the backyard with green onions, tomatoes, and strawberries. And sometimes they would be bitten into and eaten, except for the strawberries, I don't know. So my dad built this wire cage around it, and whatever had been eating the green onion and tomatoes had bitten through the metal. To be honest, at that point, I think they deserved to eat the plants. And we found out what's been eating everything when I looked outside and I saw squirrels running towards them. And do you want to guess how many squirrels there were? Not 1, not 2, not 3. Okay, 3, but that's still a lot. Sometimes we would find dead rats in the backyard, so my dad would go clean it up. Then we would find another rat in the same spot, so my dad would go clean it up again. Then we would find another rat in the same spot, so my dad had to clean it up again. I think in total we had enough rats to feed a big snake, or maybe 5 cats, I don't know. And you know who brought all these dead rats? This average-sized cat, who we named Summy. Now, Summy was no ordinary cat. Summy was a chunky cat, and super cute. And how do we know Summy brought all these rats? Because Summy always sat on the fence before staring at the rat and leaving. Now, over time, Summy has become less and less chunky. She's better now, but back then, seeing this made my mom worried. So at 10 p.m., she's got into her car and drove to the nearest pet store, bought a couple pounds of cat food, and came back. And we've been feeding Summy cat food ever since. Now, the thing about Summy is that he only eats at 12 a.m. or 6 a.m. And how do we know this? Because my mom bought 5 cameras. So now whenever I go outside, it sends her a message and she tells me to come back in before I scare Summy. And you want to know what else the camera caught? Another cat, who we call Gray Star because he's gray. So now we're feeding 2 cats and Herbert. And do you want to know who Herbert is? Herbert is a raccoon. So now at night, when only Summy is eating because Gray Star comes at a different time, Herbert pops in. So now it's like a fight between Herbert and Summy. And everyone in my family is cheering on Summy, but personally, I'm cheering on Herbert because he needs to eat too. Our neighbor has an apple tree, and it pushes against our fence, causing it to lean. So when my dad goes out to fix it, he finds something. He finds a jackrabbit, who we named JR, short for jackrabbit. Now, when we tried to feed JR carrots, he didn't want them. So my mom went to buy premium grass. Not normal grass, premium grass. And when my mom gives JR the premium grass, she doesn't do it during the day. No, she does it at night. But the thing is, she's scared of going outside alone at night because it's so dark. So she tells me to go with her. And I say, of course, because I'm such a good daughter. So we go out and I hold the flashlight. And then I realize I'm also scared of the dark. My mom had this realization that Summy and Gray Star were cats, and JR was a rabbit. So she came up with an amazing idea. Can you guess what her idea was? To buy more cameras. And those cameras caught something. Another jackrabbit. And not just any rabbit. A baby jackrabbit. So now we call him BR, short for baby rabbit. With all these animals, who feeds them? My mom. I don't know how she stays up till 12 a.m. or wakes up at 6, but it genuinely amazes me. And when I try to be a good daughter by asking her how to feed them, she tells me, "Oh, the cats like chicken, but not beef. Make sure to heat up the food and add some chicken broth. Oh, and the rabbits like it when the grass is in 3 separate piles." What? And now, with all these animals, here are their names. Summy, Gray Star, BR, JR, Herbert, and the 3 squirrels. We don't have names for the squirrels yet, so put some suggestions or ideas in the comments. And that's it. Bye.